Ooh, I am digging the new Raw entrant. What is up? We are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide. It's the best one, Donnie here, back with my Monday Night Raw reactions from January 15th. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because we got some reactions, because the grind is real. But finally, we actually got a new freaking Raw stage. I'm so happy. Long overdue. It's about time. And I hope that SmackDown we get a new one too. Man, we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, starting off Monday Night Raw.
On the road to WrestleMania. And this man here, Cody Rhodes, looks to go back to back and become the first man since the late 1990s to win 2 consecutive Royal Rumble matches.
But now we're on the road to the Rumble, so here we go. And I know we just ended that feud with Cody and Shinsuke, so... I will say, though, pretty solid crowd, though, despite, like, a snowstorm. Which, yeah, my area, that's why the videos are coming out late. Because I've been, you know, doing some shoveling and just, you know, running around with my head cut off. The roads are horrible here. I really hope WWE allows Cody to finish the story, seriously. He needs to. Long overdue.
So...
Arkansas, what do you want to talk about?
What do you guys want to talk about? You know, there's a...
Give this man the keys to the castle.
Song about Little Rock. You guys know that song? My wife really likes that song. Shout out to you, honey. Great song. Congratulations, Little Rock, for that song being about you guys. We can talk about that song. We can talk about me fighting and defeating Shinsuke Nakamura.
That was a great match. I enjoyed their little feud.
We can talk about the reason that I'm standing here. The reason that I came back to WWE. The thing I came back to WWE for.
Finish the story.
And the Royal Rumble is right around the corner.
I just hope that this time they don't have him come out at number 30. I actually want to see him, like, wrestle. Ooh, we got McIntyre. Bring back Broken Dreams already. Come on. McIntyre, he has been on a killing streak lately. That segment with him and CM Punk, woo! That got my mind blown. I feel like this, like, men's Rumble is stacked this year.
Well, here is a man who is also going to be a part of the Royal Rumble match a week from Saturday, and a man who, like Cody Rhodes, has won a Royal Rumble back in 2020.
Man, 2020, that Rumble was so underrated in my opinion. I think it's definitely one of the best Rumble matches that we've had.
Punk a large piece of his mind last week, spewing bile and venom. Perhaps this week.
Man, McIntyre and Cody Rhodes now, they got history. I remember them winning the WWE Tag Team Championships. Oh man, I'm not ready for this with Drew. This is gonna be good. Woo! He's got that heat right now. I love it.
So, Cody, what do you want to talk about?
McIntyre just wants all the smoke.
Cody, you've been back for a minute, and you and I really haven't had a chance to catch up. We go way back. You and I, we grew up in WWE together. We're the same age, similar career paths.
Won the tag
titles. I want to take
titles.
this opportunity to finally look you in the eye and tell you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the man you've become, the performer you've become. I look at us both now, how far we've come.
I love Drew as an anti-hero.
Kids, like 23, 24 years old. We were WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yep, I do remember that.
That's true. You might have to go and Google. That's 100% true. Do you remember our tag team name?
The Dashing Ones.
The Dashing Ones!
Vince McMahon! It's so creative!
The reason we didn't go far with the tag team is because at the time,
I love it!
the perspective we had now, we saw ourselves as singles wrestlers. We didn't embrace that opportunity. We had to leave WWE to finally get our heads screwed on right, to see things straight, to get that
They did take
perspective.
similar
We
career
weren't
paths,
any
actually.
ordinary wrestlers outside WWE,
Wow.
were we? No. We redefined what it meant to be a wrestler outside of WWE. We laid the blueprint outside WWE. We became verbs to do a Drew, to do a Cody, to become so undeniable, WWE calls you back.
Right now, Matt Cardona, he's on that run.
Do you remember the last match?
Mustafa
I had
Ali right
before
now
I
is doing
returned
it.
to WWE?
Sometimes you gotta go out and
was
bet
with
on
you.
yourself.
And I remember what you told me after that match. Do you remember? You said I was going to be a future world champion.
Just like
And I've
Vinnie
done it
Mac.
twice. Now I'm going to tell you in front of the entire world. I've seen what people are saying. It doesn't matter who comes back. I've seen the gifts, I've seen the jokes. Screw it.
Down the line, if there's anybody
You put
that
your
should
head
beat
down,
Cody
you
for the
keep
title,
working,
it should
keep
be
doing what you're
McIntyre.
doing, and you're going to be the first member of your family to raise that championship.
McIntyre is so underrated
You are
right
gonna
now.
finish the story. But not before I finish mine.
Ooh, here we go. Road to WrestleMania, the road to the Rumble.
That's so.
Let's go.
You've declared for the Royal Rumble. I've declared for the Royal Rumble. You're right, Drew. You could.
I feel like we're going to get the Cody and Drew
Jey
feud
Uso
going into Mania.
could win.
Probably towards Chamber, I could see. I can honestly see it
A
at Chamber,
man who is
McIntyre
very
versus
hungry
Rhodes.
and wants to
Rhodes
solidify
eliminates
his
McIntyre in the
legacy.
Rumble.
Recently returned
Takes away his
CM
moment.
Punk could win.
Oh, man. Is CM Punk going to come out here? Because that's just going to add so much more to this. I want to see the Cody and CM Punk face-to-face. That's what I want to see. Nothing better than the
I
Rumble
don't
season.
plan on letting that happen, but here's the thing. We've stood in this ring for the Royal Rumble. We've both won the Royal Rumble. You can't count anybody out, Drew.
Cody's going to eliminate him. That's what I'm
This isn't about
predicting.
anybody else right now. This is about you and me. And since you're following my footsteps, I'm going to give you some advice.
Ooh, here we go.
Just be yourself, man. You don't have to wear the suits all the time. You're not running for office. You don't have to use all the big words like a thesaurus with your word of the day toilet paper, and the biggest one of all, just don't smile all the time. You got that big dumb smile, and I can say that because I did it too. I felt like even when I was angry, frustrated, sad, I had to be that beacon of light for the roster. I had to be that leader. I had to put that big dumb smile in my face.
That was during the 3NB
Wipe it
era.
off, mate. Be the real
Oh,
Cody.
baby.
If anybody has an issue with the real Cody, they can step up to you and you drop them in their arse.
Since we're talking about stepping up,
Here we go.
I assure you, Drew, this is not an act. I smile when I come out here because this is what I love. I appreciate the opportunities I've got because I made them for myself. You're right, we are very
Such a great
similar
babyface.
career paths, but the difference right now is I am thankful, I am grateful, I cherish, I relish my second chance, and you are just standing here complaining about yours.
I feel like it's harder to be a
this is the
babyface
real
than be a
Cody,
heel.
Or are you a wolf in politicians' clothing? If this
It's
is
hard
the
to
real
get the crowd
Cody,
behind you.
Why the hell would you bring Jey Uso to Raw, knowing the trouble it would cause? Is that
Ooh,
kid
here
saying,
we go.
Friends close, enemies closer, huh? What about endorsing CM Punk? You were there back in the day. You know what he's like. You were there with him recently. You know exactly what he's like.
Oh, recently,
Was it to make
damn.
everybody else happy? I don't like the fact you're a kiss arse at times, but I do like you. And I wish this conversation wasn't happening right now. If Damian Priest wasn't an idiot and cashed in that briefcase when he did, I'd be world champion. We wouldn't be talking right now. But
See, that's the only thing like that. When is Damian gonna cash in? I feel like they're gonna wait until like right before the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Alive, I'm operating at a different level right now. And when I'm feeling like this, when I'm 100% me, I'm not what's best for business. I am this damn business. And at WrestleMania, the story belongs to Drew McIntyre.
Man, that just brings me back to like Triple H. I am the business. That was pretty good. Remind me of that Tough Enough promo there.
Horrible Jey Uso with
1.
you. That's all it is, right? It's if. Drew, you think that we're the same?
But it makes sense why McIntyre feels the way he feels.
Rimming with grievances, and you want me to be like you. You want that for me. But the difference is, when I wonder, when I speculate, am I going to finish the story? I do not look at you, Drew McIntyre. I look two places, right here and right there.
This is great.
So if you want to settle this in the Royal Rumble,
give me this feud. Give me it.
Complain about. And another thing, you keep mentioning this last match that we had. You told the story about the last match between you and I. Let me ask you something about it. Who won?
Oh, damn, mic drop. But that was such a great way to start Monday Night Raw. That was fantastic. Loved it. Honestly, when Cody finishes the story, I wouldn't mind having McIntyre be the guy to take the championship off of Cody. There's so much history there. Right there just shows so much potential with the story.